Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the QRP Net, where you are the stars of the show. That's right. We'd like to thank Dwayne, Alpha Echo Zero Victor, Quebec, out of Minnesota, for that fantastic banjo introduction out there, playing his old banjo and guitar. He played a guitar along with that. He double-tracked that recording. So good job, Dwayne. Thanks for bringing us into the net tonight. All right, this is, and by the way, if for anybody that does play an instrument, if you want to be featured in the opening of the QRP Net, send us your 1-minute audio, either MP3 or video, and we'll use it on the intro. All right, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm Kevin in Iowa. We'll get started here. Let's see, with me tonight is Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike. Sorry about that, Steve. Yeah, Steve out in South Carolina, and he'll be our second net control. Everybody's welcome. You're not required to check in with QRP power. Feel free to use whatever power you need to get on the log and to contact us. Let me do a quick check before I go any further. I want to make sure my audio's going out, because we always got to have that check. Stand by. Okay, I hear it. Good. Hope everybody else is hearing it as well. All right. After you get on the log, give us a call, and we'll ask you to decrease your power and see how low you can go. It'd be helpful if I can read what I got written here. However, we will begin the session by asking for QRP stations 10 watts or less. So if you want to get on early, drop your power and give us a call. We are live streaming our session on our YouTube channel called QRP Net LiveStream. You can find tonight's live stream there and ride along. You can also go to my QRZ page for Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo, and find more information about the QRP Net there. We do use NetLogger as our main logging software. If you're a NetLogger user, you can use it to follow along and see who the stations that are checked in. We also post the YouTube live stream link on our NetLogger AIM chat room, which I need to hit enter on and make sure that goes out. Oh, thanks, Matt. Good audio in New York. Thanks. Appreciate that. I just saw that in the chat room there from Matt. We just posted the live stream link in the AIM chat room there. So if you can click on that link, and it'll take you right into the live stream. Let me see here. What else we got? Oh, Steve and I do not log the net contacts in our QRZ. So if you want a confirmation from us, from the QSO, let us know, and we will document the frequency and the time, and then we'll get you entered into QRZ after the net is over, and then you'll get a gold star for that contact. And let's see, I think that's all I have. Steve, do you have any announcements for the net tonight?
Well, Kevin, with all this going on in western North Carolina, Florida, Georgia, unbelievable. The complete devastation, catastrophic flooding, people are missing, homes are gone. I've been working the radio here, trying to relay messages through the Mount Mitchell repeater, which is around 6,600 feet. It's the highest repeater east of the Mississippi, and they've been doing health and welfare calls and working with hams over in the Asheville, Silva, within 200 miles of that repeater, trying to get contact with other hams, and hams trying to get contact out to their families to let them know that they're alive. It's been just unbelievable, and I want to give a big shout out tonight to K2 Delta Mike Golf. That's Kilo 2 Delta Mike Golf, and that's Dan up in Mooresville, North Carolina, who's been doing the net control round the clock with several other operators, but he's been on the radio. I know he's got to be beat. One of the finest net controllers I've ever heard on the radio, doing a fantastic job. But anyway, there's so much more I could say about it, but I'll tell you, I'm wore out. I've been playing radio for 2 days now, and going on into the night, I called as long as I could call, and even as long as I talked on the radio, the best feeling in the world is when you get a call from someone who's trying to find a family member, and you make the connection, and that connection gets back, and they let their family know that they're okay. That makes it all worthwhile. KO4 GSM, back to you, Kevin.
Roger, Steve. Thanks for that update. And yeah, I know you've been working hard along with a lot of other folks on the ham radio, just passing those welfare relays to everybody and getting the word out. It definitely shows what ham radio can do in a catastrophe like this, and that's why all of us are here to help out everybody else where we can and how we can. And thanks, Steve, for all your help and all your service out there. I know you put out a live stream yesterday for about 14 minutes, and that was just very interesting to listen to you guys working the traffic and getting the reports from those areas out there and making the relays to people. So thanks, Steve, for all your help on that. That's a great job, and like I said, that's what ham radio guys do. And then when the call comes, you guys respond. So all right, thanks a lot, and let's get going here. This is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
Hey, Kevin, real quick, I would have never known about any of that communications. So tonight, I want to proxy in Kilo Echo 4 Golf Tango Quebec. Now, you know who that is. That's Russell. He's usually the first person to check in every Sunday night, and he's a good friend and a fine ham. So I want to get him proxied in tonight, and we'll just put him in there at 100 milliwatts just because he's a super nice guy. Okay, back to you, Kevin.
QSL. Yeah, he's always the first one to check in. I don't know if we'll hear from him tonight, but nope, we won't. Okay, he's busy. All right, so we got him on the list, and he's in the log. So, all right, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll go ahead and get started here. We're going to, let me make sure I got NetLogger pulled up. And let's see who's out in the chat here real quick. We got Steve up in Nova Scotia. Good evening, Steve. Daryl in Tennessee. I hope everything's going okay with you guys out there, Daryl. And Pug's on the air. We got Darren in there, Brad. Oh, a lot of you guys. Nate. Good evening, Nate and Brian. Lorraine. Let's see who else. Brian. All right. Good job. And Norm's out there in Illinois. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. I see we got 36 on the live stream. That's just totally amazing. It blows me away that you guys join us like that, and we're having some fun. So let's get going. K0KLB for the QRP Net. We're going to look for QRP stations 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo Echo 2, Bravo, Charlie Fox. Kilowatt.
Wow. That was, holy smokes. Okay. I don't know if you guys heard that on the live stream, but that was just totally amazing. All right, there was a station ending in kilowatt standby. There was a Zulu Alpha Charlie standby, and there was a station starting with kilo. I don't know how many there were, but I'm going to start with that. Any station starting with kilo, go ahead.
Kilo, Juliet 4, Bravo, Charlie Fox.
Kilo Echo 2, Bravo, X-Ray Zulu.
Okay, all right. Kilo, Juliet 4, Bravo, Charlie, Foxtrot. Come on in.
This is Kilo, Juliet 4, Bravo, Charlie, Foxtrot, checking in on 10 watts.
Good evening, John. 10 watts is sounding awesome tonight out of Kentucky. What's your antenna, over?
Currently running a 49 to 1 NZ half wave. The box is at about 8 feet, and the end is about 23 feet.
It's doing a great job. You're peaking out at an S9 with great audio and good signal into Iowa on your 10 watts. You want to drop her down to 5, over?
QSL, we're at 5 watts now, 5 watts.
Yeah, there wasn't any change in that. Still an S8, S8. I hope you can go lower than 5 watts, over.
Okay, let's do 3. We're at 3 watts now.
Still an S8 on 3 watts. Go to 1 watt.
Okay, we are at 1 watt, 1 watt now.
Okay, still an S7, S7. Can you go lower?
No, not on this one. I'm on my FT891, and I can't get it on down.
All right, well, your 1 watt sounds like 100 watts into Iowa tonight. It's just totally amazing there, John. Good job.
Well, thank y'all, and good to be on. 7-3.
7-3, John. Make sure you listen to your audio on the live stream on YouTube, because you'll be real happy with that audio and signal there. Thanks, John. We'll say 7-3. That was Kilo Juliet 4 Bravo Charlie Foxtrot. We'll break with him. And okay, there was a station ending in Kilo. I'll go ahead and take that one. Ending in Kilo. Come on in.
Victor Echo 1 Sierra kilowatt.
Okay, Nate, stand by. And there was a Sierra kilowatt. That's the one I heard. Come on in.
Victor Echo 1 Sierra kilowatt.
Oh, Steve. Good evening, Steve, out of Nova Scotia. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. Kevin, I've got you S8 bouncing up to S8 here. You've got a great signal coming in this evening. And just running 5 watts here. 5 watts at the moment, over.
Roger, your 5 watts peaked out at about an S5, kind of up and down a little bit, but on the high you're about an S5. What's your antenna tonight, Steve?
Oh, still using the beam. I'm kind of pointing between you and Steve. I wasn't sure if I was going to get through to you or not, but so I'm pointing between the two of you tonight, over.
Roger. Well, sounding good. You want to try and go down to 1 watt, and we'll listen for you?
Roger. Going to 1 watt.
Okay, go ahead.
Show off.
All right, there's 1 watt, or 1%, 1 watt, over.
QSL, still an S3 into Iowa. Can you go lower? Roger. You on an ICOM 705, Roger? Okay, on the peak, you're about an S2, and I can hear you good, clear audio. 0%'s 100 milliwatts. 100 milliwatts, over. Roger. Yeah, just kind of in and out of the noise. I kind of get, maybe about 50 to 60% copy, just kind of up and down with the fluctuation there. But bring your power back up, Steve. We'll close it out, over.
QSL up to 10 watts there now, Kevin.
Roger. Oh, hey, we got to, there we go. We got the QRP disco light going for you. The first one tonight there, Steve. Good job, over.
Yes, you guys got hit as bad as you did. I believe it was either 21 or 24 years ago. We had Juan come through here yesterday, I think it was, or the day before yesterday, and yeah, we know all about it. So you guys take care, and all the best to everybody, over.
Go ahead, Steve. Were you talking to him?
Yeah, he's booming down here. Even on his milliwatts, he's 5.7 to 5.8. Hey, how you doing, Steve?
Oh, very good, buddy, very good. You're 20 over 9 here at the moment.
Well, you're 10 over 9 on your
Anyway, yeah, I was trying to get a hold of Dave, Kilo Oscar 4, Romeo Alpha. Golf Alpha Romeo. Geez, I can't think of his call right off the top of my head. See how he was doing. I know he's in North Carolina there somewhere, huh?
No, he's right above me. He's 10 miles from me. That's David over there, Golf Alpha Romeo. Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Alpha Romeo. That's David.
Yes. I knew it was David, but you know, I don't test well. Yeah, no, I was just wondering how he was making out. So you're doing all right. So obviously your bunker didn't get flooded out, so he should be all right there too as well, right?
Roger. Yeah, we got trees down and a lot of flooding here, and pretty much the same over there in Clover. I haven't talked to David, but I'm sure he's fine. We had some 70, 80 mile an hour winds and a lot of rain, but everybody's pulled through.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, we've been, knock on wood, we haven't had anything here this year, and of course I probably just jinxed us. But the last few years we've been kind of getting hit, but this year they've been all turning off, going in different directions. So anyway, you guys take care, and hopefully everybody is okay. 73 from the East Coast here, from Victor Echo 1 Sugar Kilo.
Hey, Steve, thanks for coming by. I'm going to send it back out to Kevin. Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo.
QSL, thank you. All right, that was Victor Echo 1 Sierra Kilo, Steve out in Nova Scotia, down to 100 milliwatts into Iowa. We'll break with him, and there was a station ending in Zulu Alpha Charlie. Come on in. Zulu Alpha Charlie, come on in. Okay, maybe it was Alpha Charlie. Ending in Alpha Charlie? Okay, nothing heard, so we'll move on to X-Ray Zulu. Station ending in X-Ray Zulu, come on in.
This is Kilo Echo 2, Bravo X-Ray Zulu, Matt in New York State, checking in on 10 watts.
All right, Kilo Echo 2, Bravo X-Ray Zulu, 10 watts. Roger?
Roger, Roger. Let's see how far we can go. I'm on the 705, and I'm pointing a beam toward Iowa.
Roger. Okay, I think I got two of you in there. All right, the Kilo Echo 2 Bravo X-Ray Zulu. Is that Matt in New York, over?
QSL.
Okay, Roger, Roger. So I don't know why I'm getting feedback or something there. It sounds like there's two people out there. So, and you're on 10 watts, you said, Roger?
Roger.
Okay, so is there two people working me? I'm getting some feedback there. Matthew, give me some audio. Is there two people working me?
KE2BXZ, Matt in Baldwinsville, audio.
Okay, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm working with Kilo Echo 2, Bravo X-Ray Zulu. Bravo X-Ray Zulu only. Roger? Echo 2,
Kilo Echo 2, Bravo X-Ray Zulu. Roger.
Only. Okay, Matt, I'm just curious. Do you have your live stream muted, over?
Yes, it is muted. In fact, I'm going to close that window out so that there's no possibility of an interference there. It's closed. How's that?
That did it. Thanks. That was it. Something was interfering and feeding back into your radio, and I was getting double audio there, over.
My apologies. I will keep that. The window was in the background with the volume muted, but apparently it was still feeding into the PC that I've got N1MM on. So it was, who knows? Sorry for that. Well noted, and it won't happen again. Hey, let's drop this power and see if I can get you lower.
Okay, Roger. No worries. It was just kind of confusing there on this end. So, all right, yeah, go ahead, drop her down. You got great audio, good signal. I haven't even looked at the power meter here, but you're sounding good. Go ahead and go down.
This is Kilo Echo 2, Bravo X-Ray Zulu, checking in on 1 watt, pointing at Iowa.
A 1 watt, beautiful audio, great signal. Still an S7 on this end, over.
Roger. I'm going to take it to the bottom. Here we go. We're going to take it. Let me drop it, and I'll bring it right back.
Go ahead.
Kilo Echo 2, Bravo X-Ray Zulu. 100 milliwatts, I believe, is the lowest on the 705. How's the audio sound?
Sounds like you're sitting right next to me. Sounds like 100 watts to me, actually. It's your 5.6 to 5.7, over.
Roger. The beam's doing the lifting for me. Can Steve hear me down there in South Carolina? I'm pointed at you, Kevin.
Yes, he's hearing you. He's giving you the thumbs up, over.
Roger. Excellent stuff. I can't wait to watch that disco ball going off for me on the replay.
It's going. We're having a good old time on that. Great audio, man. That's just amazing, 100 milliwatts.
Roger. I love it. Every time I check in with you guys, I have a blast, and I've got a smile from ear to ear. Stellar stuff. You guys keep it up. I wish you both all the best in 73. I will turn it back over to Net Control. This is KE2BXZ clear.
Roger, KE2BXZ. Matt in New York, 100 milliwatts. Sounds like 100 watts here into Iowa tonight. Great job. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll say 7-3 and break with him. And November Delta Kilo Station, come on in.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. This is Nate, Charlotte, North Carolina, 10 watts.
Good evening, Nate, on your 10 watts. Sounding good out of North Carolina. Give me another round of audio, and I'll give you a signal report. Over.
Yeah, round of audio. Good here at Steve today on the net, on 40 meters. He was blowing my ears off. And I'm glad we found that one kid in college that to call his son. He needed a ride during the storm Friday night. Son got back to me Sunday and said, all good. He was probably just partying up at college. Over.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, hey, Nate, your audio just dropped on that last transmission. I don't know if you changed anything or if it was just propagation. You still at your, I think, did you come in at 5 or 10 watts?
I came in at 10 watts. I'm still at 10.
Okay, your audio's back again now. Just propagation dropped out on you, I think.
Yeah, it's a little strange. And I'll drop it down to 5 now.
Okay, go ahead, Roger.
That's 5 with
5 watts still in S3 to S4. Go lower if you can.
That's as low as I can go.
All right, still in S3. Good audio, good signal right now on this end. Over.
Yep, thanks very much for the net. Hello to Steve, and thanks for running it.
Thanks, Nate, for stopping by. Great job. 5 watts to Iowa on, and let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Oh, and I wanted to mention, everybody, I'm on a new antenna tonight. I just got it built today, finished up. And it's a fan dipole, and I've got it tied up on my pole. So if it's not working and you can't hear me, that's probably my new antenna. And I will, if I have to, I can switch back to the old one. But hopefully this is working. Sounds like everybody's hearing me, so I think we'll be all right. That was Nate out in North Carolina, 5 watts to Iowa. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Thanks for stopping by, Nate. And by the way, check out his YouTube channel, Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio. He does a lot of pedestrian mobile, great stuff out there. The videos going pedestrian mobile. He'll show you how it's done, especially on the beaches out there. So thanks, Nate. We'll talk to you later, 7-3. And let's see, I'll go back and check out this one more. Zulu Alpha Charlie. Zulu Alpha Charlie Station, are you still out there? Nothing heard. Okay, with that, I'm way past my 15 minutes. I got to hand it off to Steve, so he's got to get some folks out there. So, folks, hang out if I didn't catch you in the pile-up, and Steve's going to run it here for a second. Maybe you'll hear him and get him to work you. So this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo, handing it off to KO4 GSM. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay, Kevin. Wow,
you picked up some great stations there. I actually heard Nate several times today working the emergency net over on 40 meters, and I think we crossed paths several times over there, and I couldn't hear him. I had to turn the live stream on because I'm too close to him, but everybody else is booming in here. Great propagation tonight, and with that, I'm pointed towards almost dead north here, kind of over there towards Illinois, that direction. So this is KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net. Come now.
Kilo Charlie 1, Lima Bravo Lima.
Whiskey 1, Victor Mike Tango. W1 Victor Mike Tango.
Okay, I got a bunch of you in there. Leon, hang on just a minute. Kilo Charlie 1, hang on just a minute, and I'll swing the beam your way. I did hear you. Whiskey, I believe it's Whiskey Victor 1, Mike Tango?
Whiskey 1, Victor Mike Tango. W1 Victor Mike Tango.
There you go. Whiskey 1, Victor Mike Tango. Come on in.
Yeah, very good, Steve. Good to talk to you again. I'm running 50 watts right now, 5-0. Ordinarily, I'm on the mountaintop, but I'm at home for the first time. So just wonder how you copy. Lots of QSB, but I'm at 50, and let me know how you copy. I'll drop it.
Okay, I'm should be pointed towards you now, and how copy me?
Yeah, no problem. You're 5-9 here.
Okay, John. Yeah, bring it down. Give me some more audio. Let me see what you got.
Okay, I'm at 50 watts, and right now I'm going down, down, down. I'm at 25 watts, 2525, over.
Yep, you're S6 on the meter.
Okay, let me go down to 10 watts, 1010.
Yep, you're an S5.
Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, this is as low as I can go, 5 watts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, didn't change much, John. You're still an S5 here in South Carolina, Roger.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I'm still running the vertical on the car roof, except now I'm running the coax into the apartment window, and I'm listening on a web SDR. So appreciate the report. 7-3.
Hey, John, thanks for coming by. And yeah, it's got good propagation tonight, but that's actually working for you. So we'll say 7-3. That's Whiskey 1, Victor, Mike Tango, getting in here on 5 watts, all the way up from up there in Vermont. And there was a celebrity in line there. Kilo Charlie 1, Lima Bravo Lima. Come on in there, Leon.
Okay, thank you very much, Steve. This is KC1LBL. I just wanted to jump in quickly. Kevin, I suspect you can hear me, and I can hear you, so you know that thing is radiating. I'll be sending you an email for maybe a final tweak on the antenna, and then I'll just get out of here. I don't want to take up too much time on the net. Over.
Now, don't run off, Leon. You just got here, and I didn't know that fan dipole actually had the Leon signature series on it.
Yeah, Kevin and I have been discussing it for quite some time, and I was really happy that he finally got it up. And I want him to know that I can actually hear him, which is not usually the case. At the same time, I agree with you. Conditions are good tonight, but I can't hear him, so you know it's radiating. Over.
Oh, yeah. Kevin, you want to try him?
Kilo Charlie 1 Lima Bravo Lima, you got a copy?
I can hardly hear you now, Kevin. I think you're dropping out. You hear me? Over?
Yeah, I got a copy on you. S555, over.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, listen, good luck with the antenna. I think it's going to work out. We're going to find out, as you generally use it, whether or not it's better than what you've been using before. This is KC1LBL clear.
QSL, thanks, Leon. You're S757 on that last transmission, and thanks for stopping by, and I'll hand it back to Steve, KO4 GSM.
All right, Kevin. Yeah, that the fan dipole is working, and you failed to tell me that was the Leon signature series antenna. So I thought you had whipped that up by yourself. So we'll talk about that later. KO4 GSM looking for more check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Come now.
Victor Alpha 3,
Victor Echo 3, Echo Lima.
Okay, I got a bunch of you in there. I got a Victor Alpha 3, stand by. I've got a Victor Echo 3, Echo Lima. QSL?
QSL, this is Eric in Lindsay, Ontario. You're loud and clear tonight. Great propagation. That hurricane must have cleaned the atmosphere.
Well, it did more than clean the atmosphere, I'm telling you. It's, I'll tell you, to be honest with you, I've never seen anything like it. This is a biblical flooding that's happened in the North Carolina mountains. And I think when the news finally can get in there, the news coming back is not going to be good. Roger?
Roger, I have visited Asheville. It's a nice place, but yes, I gather it's subject to weather conditions. Anyway, nice to hear you folks 5 by 9 tonight, loud and clear.
How much power are you running tonight?
I'm running a whole 5 watts.
Wow. You are 5.5.
Well, I'm using the homebrew antenna. It seems to work.
Well, you just faded a little bit right there. You faded just a little bit, Eric. Come back and give me another round.
Roger, I'm still hearing you loud and clear. It doesn't seem to matter where you point your antenna. I can hear you very, very well. Some of the others, not so much.
Is 5 as low as you can go?
Roger, it is so.
Okay, Eric. Well, your S5 here into the Carolinas doing a fantastic job. And, yeah, I'm sure the band, it's getting dark here. The gray line is passing, so the band will be changing. Hey, anything else we can do for you, Eric?
No, I will listen along. Nice hearing you folks on Sunday night. You may want to check your website. It still says Friday, I believe.
Okay, I didn't know that. And Kevin, I think Kevin is he's the man that controls the website. So we'll pass that over to the admin over there. Hey, thanks for coming by, Eric. Victor Echo 3, Echo Lima, and we'll say 7-3 with you. And there was a Victor Alpha 3 in there. I believe that was Victor Alpha 3 Golf India Mike, QSL.
Victor Alpha 3 Echo Charlie Oscar.
Victor Alpha 3 Echo Charlie Oscar. Come on in.
Hi, Steve. I hope I'm not stepping on the other guy, the EA3. Anyhow, you're doing well. I'm running, I'm going to look up my chart here with my attenuator chart. I got a 1 watt right now, Steve, back here.
Yeah, you're an S4 to S5 on your 1 watt.
Yeah, I'm about 1,000 miles west of Eric, so you might want to almost point to Minneapolis for me there, Steve. Name here is Chris, and I'll take it down here, Steve. Hang on.
All right, standing by.
Okay, we are 250 milliwatts here. 250 milliwatts, Steve. Back to you.
Yep, your S4 on your 250 milliwatts. QSL?
Roger that. Let's go a little lower. And here's 125 milliwatts. 125, Steve.
Did you say 1.5?
125 milliwatts. 125
Okay, say it again.
125 milliwatts. 125 milliwatts. 125 milliwatts.
Yep, then you just, it was propagation. You just came back up to an S4 on your 125 milliwatts.
Okay, I'll bring it up a bit here so I don't strain your ears. So I'm back up to, I don't know where I'm at now. No, between a quarter and a half watt. Anyhow, thanks for being there. I'm glad you survived the hurricane. My stepmother in Tampa did not do so well. My brother's in the air as we speak, flying down there. Lost her car, may have lost her house, but we'll see what happens in the coming days. Anyhow, thanks for being there, guys. Really appreciate it. I cannot hear Kevin at all, so I won't even try that. And I'll say 73 from VA3 ECO.
Hey, Chris, thanks for coming by. Yeah, it's just all we can do is help each other. You know, the folks from all the way from Florida, actually all the way to Key West, all the way up, and that storm even got, you know, as far, I think it got as far north as Ohio, and once it got past the western North Carolina mountains and it cleared off here, I quit following it, but it's all we can do is pray for those people. Anyway, thanks for coming by and checking in, Chris. Great signal tonight. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Charlie Oscar out of Ontario, and we'll break with him and take another check-in for the QRP single sideband net. Come now.
Whiskey 8 Golf Victor. N9KJN.
All right, I got a couple of you out of there, and Whiskey 8 Golf Victor. Jerry, you're coming in on the back of my beam, blowing my headset up. Stand by 1 minute. November 9, I believe it was November 9, Kilo Juliet November. Is that a QSL?
QSL 57 Northern Illinois, 10 watt, 10 whiskey, 10 whiskey.
Well, your 10 whiskey sounds like 100 whiskey. You're 5'8", bumping 5'9" here.
Okay, QSL, I don't have the ability to go any lower, 10 watt, N9KJN.
Wow, that was and this is Norm, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Norm, you got a great signal on your 10 watts. You sounded like 100 watts down here in South Carolina. Anything else we can do for you?
No negative, just checking in.
Hey, man, we appreciate you coming by as always. That's November 9, Kilo Juliet November, And I'm going to see if I can just talk to Jerry off the back of the beam. Whiskey 8 Golf Victor. How about it, Jerry?
Yeah, hi, Steve. I'm checking in at 10 watts. Yeah, I listened to that tuning stuff for a while yesterday. Thanks for the stuff you did with the folks up there. We dodged that bullet a little bit. Punta Gorda, about 10 miles from me, got flooded, but it went kind of north of us and headed up your way. So, boy, our thoughts and prayers are for all you folks up there. But, hey, anyways, 10 watts, Steve. 10 watts.
Well, I turned the beam towards you, Jerry. I'm so glad you're doing well. Hey, you're 5'9" here on your 10 watts. Turn that thing down.
Well, 1 watt now. 1 watt. Pointing your way. I'm on the X-beam. So I made it all through the storm. The X-beam and my vertical blew around like crazy, but they all made it, so I was happy about that, too. Over.
Yep, you're 5'6" to 5'7" right now. And I'm actually kind of pointed towards Louisiana, but I've got a good signal on you.
Oh, very good. I'm at 0% now. 0%. I'll copy.
Yep, you're S6 on your 0%. And, of course, that brought on the disco ball out there for Kevin, and he's dancing.
That's good. I can hear him. He's about a S1 or S2, but not a great copy on him. Some nights he's as clear as a bell, but tonight's not one of those nights. I guess propagation's going north and south because I'm hearing most of those Canadian stations, too. Over.
Yeah, everything's pretty good tonight so far. Hey, Jerry, I got the picture from down there and got your email, and I'm so glad you guys you fared well. Did you have any other real major damage or anything?
Well, we took a ride around our park here, and there was a few little things that we were able to fix up. Nothing major at all. I think we had one roof that got damaged, but they're on their way down. They're going to fix it themselves, but pretty much nothing there. Church is going to go. They went to Punta Gorda this afternoon and did some clean-outs on some houses. We had some houses flooded pretty bad, and there's a group of guys going up to North Florida. I think this week, I'm not sure, but we got a group going up there to help with clean out too. It's like you said, man, you help your neighbors out. You know, you help them out and do the best you can with that. So that's kind of where we're at, Steve.
Hey, Jerry, thanks for coming by. Good to hear your voice on the radio. And we'll say 7-3, and you guys hang in there. And like I say, do the best you can do. Help your neighbor. That's Whiskey 8 Golf Victor. And that's my buddy Jerry down in Florida. We'll break with him. And I guess about my time is up. I might have to send it back out to the cornfield. K0KLB.
Back to you, Kevin.
QSL, yeah, I just had a light copy on Jerry as well there, so sounds like we're about the same propagation both directions, just a real light copy. And I didn't hear Norman at all, too close to me, but Chris I could hear in Ontario. No, actually I could not hear Chris. Eric, I could hear Eric on VE3EL. I could hear him here in Iowa. All right, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll go ahead and continue taking QRP stations, 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo. Mike, how come?
Okay, let's see. Mike Echo standby, ending in Oscar standby, and Bravo, come on in.
Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo. Good evening, Kevin.
Hey, good evening, George. How are you tonight? Over.
Doing well. Hey, before I go down any in power, I'm on 10 watts right now. Just a huge shout out to Steve and all the guys in North Carolina. Me and Sunshine sitting here and listening to them most of the afternoon. That was a awesome job, guys. It was a horrible situation out there, but it was great to see people using their gifts and talents, trying to help people. Kudos, Steve. Kudos.
Roger. I think he can hear you on the live stream if he can't hear you on the radio. So, Roger. You're on 10 watts, and hey, your voice is sounding a lot better tonight, too. Over.
Roger that. Well, I took it down to 0%. Am I making it in on 0?
You're making it all the way on 0%, Roger.
Roger that. And Sunshine says it's wonderful home cooking. Got my voice sounding better.
Well, she did a great job. Your home cooking's doing a great job for you. Over.
Roger that, Kel. Roger that. Hey, 7-3, great to get in this evening. Hope everybody's safe and doing well. KC4BB, 7-3 out.
QSL 73, George, thanks for stopping by. Half a watt to Iowa from Alabama. That was Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo, Bravo. We'll break with you, and let's see, there was a station ending in Oscar. Station ending in Oscar, come on in.
Kilo Bravo 1, Hotel X-Ray Oscar.
Kilo Bravo 1, Hotel X-Ray Oscar. Ken out in Massachusetts, Roger.
Yeah, copy on that. You're 5-9 here in Massachusetts. I'm on 5 watts.
QSL 5 watts, sounding great. Good audio, good signal. S757 into Iowa tonight, Ken. Can you go lower than 5?
I can turn it down some more.
Roger, go ahead. Go ahead to 1 watt. Go ahead to 1 watt if you can there, Ken. Go ahead. QSL, Ken, heard your 1 watt. Good audio on this end. Peaked out about an S3. Can you go lower than 1 watt?
I can turn the radio down to 0. I think that will probably do as much as I can.
Okay, go ahead. Turn her down to 0 and we'll listen for you.
Okay, that's 0. KB1HXO, back to you.
Roger, Ken, we heard your 0%. Is that an ICOM 7300? 7300 over? Roger, 706. Okay, well, hey, you're 0% making the trip to Iowa on every transmission there, Ken. Good job, over.
Thank you, Kevin, and I'll talk with you later. You other folks,
7-3, Ken. 7-3, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you go back on the live stream on YouTube and listen to your audio. You'll like what you hear on your 0% on that radio. And that was Kilo Bravo 1, Hotel X-Ray 0. We're going to break with Ken out of Massachusetts. Thanks, Ken. Great to hear from you. And there was, let's see, Echo Mike X-Ray, or Mike, let's see, Echo Mike Echo. Come on in.
Might have been me, Kevin, WB3EME.
Roger. Whiskey Bravo 3, Echo Mike Echo. Tom in Pennsylvania. Good evening. How are you tonight?
Hey, doing good, Kevin. Just looking at your new antenna here. You're about a S2 to S4 on it. Usually about an S7, but if I wasn't looking at the meter, I wouldn't know the difference there. Just a tad bit of QSB came in there, but most of the time you're solid there, over.
QSL, thank you. I appreciate that report. Yeah, I'm just kind of playing with it and see what I got. And you are between an S7 and an S8. A good audio, good signal. How many watts? You running 5 watts over?
10 watts at the moment. I can crank her down here.
Go ahead. We're listening for you.
5 watts, WB3EME on 5 watts, over.
Yeah, easy copy on the 5 watts. What's your antenna tonight there, Tom?
Same old one, ZS6DKW. I've been wanting to try some others. I did have the end-fed hooked up here. I heard you on that with no signal strength, but I didn't really think I could get back to you that good.
Roger. Well, anytime you want to try it, you certainly can. Your 5 watts is sounding good. You want to try and go to 1?
Had to find the right button here. Now going down to 1. 1 watt at this moment here, Kevin, WB3EME.
Yeah, easy copy, good audio, S3, sounding great there, Tom, as always, over.
Okay, coming up to 10, I just wanted to say what a great job the guys down in North Carolina were doing. I've been listening on the repeater on broadcastify, and never heard such a great job of running the net under real emergency conditions there. So, Steve, you can probably hear me on LiveStream there, but we're too close to talk there. But you guys did a great job there. Back to you, Kevin, WB3EMA.
QSL. Yeah, those guys did amazing work down there and still are. So it ain't going to end for a while, I don't think. Hey, Tom, did you want to try another antenna real quick? Do you have a switcher on that? You can switch over to that end fed?
Actually, I have to manually do it there, so I might recheck if you want to do that, Kevin, over.
Yeah, go ahead and yell a recheck, and we'll get you back in, and we'll listen for it, over.
All right, go ahead with the net, and I'll find a spot to jump in there, WB3EMA.
Roger. Thanks, Tom. 1 watt to Iowa out of Pennsylvania. Always great audio and great signal on that Zygu G90 and his 1 watt. And that was Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo Mike Echo. We'll break with Tom, say 7-3, and we'll continue taking QRP 10 watts or less stations. Come with your call sign now.
W4 Tango.
November Victor Golf.
Okay, Zulu Delta X-Ray standby. November Victor Golf standby. And there's a Whiskey 4 station. Come on in.
W4 Tango India Tango.
Romeo Yankee Quebec.
Okay, Romeo Yankee Quebec standby. There was a Whiskey 4 Tango India Romeo. Roger?
Negative. W4 Tango India Tango. Whiskey 4 Tango.
QSL. Larry in Virginia. Whiskey 4 Tango India Tango. Come on in, Larry. How are you tonight?
Oh, not bad. Just got this. I'm running a doublet up just about 50 feet. Fed with 300 ohm twin lead, and I'm running 10 watts.
Sounding great. You're peaking out about an S5, S6 on this end. A little bit of QSB at the beginning, but you pulled out of it and you kept getting stronger. So you want to drop her down to 5 watts?
I'll give it a try.
Okay, we're listening.
W4 Tango India Tango.
Yeah, QSL. Easy copy. S4. Can you go lower than 5?
Yep. 1 watt.
Give me another round of audio on the 1 watt. Let's hear it.
W4 Tango India Tango, 1 watt.
QSL heard every word. Good audio. S3 on this end. Can you go lower?
Don't know. Well, that's saying I'm 0 watts down.
Okay, and is that what radio is that? Okay, yep, 7300, and it's about a half a watt on the 0% there, and you're about an S1 to S2. Give me another round of audio so you can hear it, over. QSL, Larry, I think we hit some QSB and just kind of took you out there on the half a watt. Let's give me a second here, and give me another round. Maybe you'll come back up on the peak end here. Give me another round of audio, over. Yeah, roger that. That was a little better. You came out of the noise on that last transmission. So half a watt to Iowa out of Virginia. Good job, Larry. Bring your power back up. We'll close it out.
Yeah, I'm back up at 10 watts. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's still even a little weaker than before. It's just the propagation's kind of up and down right now, and I think we're on the low side of it, over.
Okay, that's 18 watts.
Yeah, still about an S3. So good job on the half a watt. I heard it in there. We just kind of hit the low end of the band or propagation there, but on the peaks, I heard every word, over.
Yeah, it's a double at 50 feet, and like I say, twin lead, 300 dome.
Roger, nice job. Good antenna, and thanks for stopping by, Larry. Great to hear from you out of Virginia, over.
Okay, hey, thank you very much. What's the call again?
Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo, QSL.
QSL, Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo.
You got it, Roger, Roger. Thanks, Larry.
Have a good day.
Roger, that was Larry out in Virginia. Half a watt to Iowa, Whiskey 4 Tango, India Tango. Larry, make sure you listen on the live stream. QRP Net live stream is the YouTube channel. Again, anybody that's listening on the radio, you can tune into our live stream and watch us live. QRP Net live stream. And just click on the active link, the active live link there, and you'll be brought right in. All right, we'll break with Larry, and this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. There was a November, I think it was November uniform or November Victor Golf. Come on in.
Hey, Kevin, it's November 4, November Victor Golf. The name is Jeff, Juliet Echo Foxtrot, and I'm operating at my remote station in Virginia. Over.
Roger, Roger. Good evening, Jeff, out of North Carolina. Remote out of Virginia, 5757. What's the power there, Jeff?
Running 10 watts, and you're an S9.
QSL, thank you for the S9, and you're bumping up against the 9 there as well on 10 watts. I'm running 50, so you're doing a heck of a better job than I am. So, Jeff, you want to try and drop it down over?
Roger, on my way to 5.
Go ahead, S8 on that last transmission.
Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo, N4 NVG at 5 watts.
Great audio, great signal, S7, 57, good copy on this end. Can you go lower?
Roger, on my way to 1 watt.
Go ahead, we're listening.
Okay, Kevin, K0, KLB, N4 NVG at 1 watt.
Easy copy, good audio, S4, still an S4 on 1 watt. And can you go lower?
Negative, that's the bottom. Operating a Flex 6600 into an off-center fed dipole.
Roger, thanks for the antenna report. Great jobs. Almost an S5 on that last transmission, 1 watt out of Virginia. Thanks for stopping by, Jeff. Good job.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Great getting a good signal report from you. Have a good evening. N4, NVG clear.
Roger, that was Jeff out in North Carolina, 1 watt to Iowa. He's actually remote to his station in Virginia and sounding great. November 4, November Victor Golf. We'll break with you and say 7-3, and let's see, Zulu Delta X-Ray. Come on in. QSL, Daryl, thank you for the report. I really appreciate that. I think we got a good propagation tonight, the way it sounds. Everybody's coming in booming strong. Well, what's your power? What's your power tonight, Daryl?
I'm on the little 5105 tonight. I'm at 5 watts.
Okay, your 5 watts is coming up a little better. About an S3 on this end, over.
Sounds good to me.
Did you want to try and go lower?
Yeah, we give it a shot right quick, see what happens.
Okay, go ahead. About an S3 on that last transmission. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm hearing you. What's your power there? Go ahead.
1 watt. I'm going to go down to 1 watt.
Okay, I'm hearing your 1 watt. I heard every word. Go to 0%. Yes, sir. I heard every word on the half a watt. Give me another round of audio so you can hear it on the live stream. Go ahead. Yeah, Daryl, that one kind of dipped down in the noise. Just the change in propagation real quick there between the first transmission and the last one. But you did make it on the other one, half a watt. You're good audio there, over.
Okay, I thought we backed up to 5. I went down to 100 kilowatts on the very last one.
Ah, okay. That's why I couldn't hear you there, over.
I did. Okay, Kevin, thank you so much. I'll be good.
QSL, thanks, Daryl. Appreciate that. Getting into Iowa on a half a watt out of Tennessee tonight. Good job. November 4, Zulu Delta X-Ray. We'll break with Daryl and say 7-3. And let's see, on my list I had a Romeo Yankee Quebec. Come on in. Okay, I hear somebody out there. Was that Romeo Yankee Quebec station? Come back again. QSL, I hear you out there. Now, who is this I'm talking to? Is this Romeo Yankee Quebec station? I heard somebody out there. I'm just trying to confirm the call sign. Was it Romeo Yankee Quebec? I lost him. I'm not hearing anything anymore. One more try on Romeo. Well, I'm pretty sure it was Romeo Yankee Quebec. Maybe it's just, let's try ending in Quebec. Station ending in Quebec.
This is Whiskey 4, Romeo Yankee Quebec at 5 watts. Dropping down. Whiskey 4, Romeo Yankee Quebec, 1 watt.
Okay, Rob, Whiskey 4, Romeo Yankee Quebec. I heard your 5 watts, I heard your 1 watt, and then I kind of lost you after that. Over. The Whiskey 4, Romeo Yankee Quebec. Rob, bring your power back up again to 5 watts. Over. All right, I got you back. You're just above my noise on the 5 watts, and I did hear you on the 1 whiskey though there when you checked or when you went down to there. But anything lower than that, I lost you in the noise. Over.
Roger that. I'm having a hard time blowing you out of the noise here. The ground noise here is terrible. Tried with and without the ground on the radio. So, all right. I know N4WLC is trying to get to you. I think he's running 5 watts on battery power. Thank you, Steve. Kevin. I can't hear Steve. We'll say 73, 74, like you said.
QSL, Rob, thanks for stopping by. Hey, you peaked out about an S3, S4 on that transmission, just kind of up and down in the QSB, but I did copy everything on that last transmission. So Whiskey 4, Romeo, Yankee, Quebec, Rob in Virginia, thanks for stopping by. We'll break with you, and I'll take another round of calls. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo, 10 watts or less stations. Come with your call sign now.
Tango, India, Lima. Tango, India, Lima.
Okay, there was I was able to pull 2 of you out of there. Sorry, guys. The Whiskey Alpha 7 Romeo Alpha Romeo. Come on in.
Roger, Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo, Whiskey Alpha 7 Romeo Alpha Romeo. Good evening, Kevin. I have you about 5'4" out here. 5'4", I'm at 5 watts. Roger.
QSL, nice job on 5 watts out of Oregon tonight there, Chris. About an S3 over, and Steve's giving you a thumbs up, too.
Okay, wondering how Steve's receiving me. Just give me a hands up with a number there, Steve.
He's hearing you 5555.
Roger, 5'5", very good. Thanks, guys. We'll be on the side. Thanks for the call today, Kevin, for the photo, Roger?
Roger. Thanks for being out there on POTA, and that was one of my first calls on this new antenna, so I'm glad you were able to hear me and pull me out there. Thanks, Chris, for stopping by. Over.
Yeah, you bet, you guys. Thanks much. Happy the band's cooperating tonight. 73, Whiskey Alpha 7 Romeo, Alpha Romeo.
7-3, Chris. You peaked out about almost an S5 on that last transmission. So, Whiskey Alpha 7 Romeo Alpha Romeo, Chris out of Oregon, 5 watts to Iowa. We'll break with him, and there is a station ending in Tango, I think it was Tango Romeo. Come on in. No, Tango Lima, or Tango India Lima, maybe?
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Tango India Lima, portable, over.
There we go. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Tango India Lima, Paul in Virginia. Roger?
That's affirmative. Grayson County, Virginia. We've had the entire county is without power. We're just north of the border and just north of Asheville, over.
Roger, Roger. You're on battery power, and how much power are you transmitting on the radio?
It says we're transmitting at 10 watts, so I'm hoping that's what it is.
Well, you're doing a great job. About an S5 on your 10 watts. So, welfare-wise, you're doing okay, over?
It's affirmative. We just started to get cell coverage today. All the roads were closed until today. We were able to go get food and water and those sorts of things, but no power, they say, until maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. Over.
Okay, well, good job. I'm glad everything's kind of getting back to normal for you a little bit anyway. And your radio on battery power is doing a great job on 10 watts. S5, did you want to try and go lower, Paul?
Not tonight. Conserving battery power. I don't want to charge it with the generator. I don't want to damage anything. So we're just going to check in quick and send you all a nice 73.
QSL, Paul. Take care of yourself out there, and thanks for stopping by with your 10 watts out of Virginia battery power. And that was Kilo Foxtrot 6 Tango India Lima, and we'll break with Paul out of Virginia. And I think that's all I had on my list, and I need to hand it back to Steve because my 15 minutes is way past due. Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra. Mike, take your way there, buddy.
Okay, Kevin.
I had some folks over on the live stream that said my audio was distorted on the live stream. I don't know if you're hearing that or not.
Yep, Roger, Roger. That was what we talked about earlier.
Okay. Well, I know I always sound better on the radio than I do on the live stream, so I guess you just listen to me on the radio instead of on the live stream, but we'll have to figure that one out. I'm not sure after coming back from the mountains and hooking all this stuff up, there may be getting some RF or something on one of the cables. There's no telling. Anyway, this is KO4 GSM, looking for your call sign. I'm pointed almost due west. I'm going to be pointed towards California. KO4 GSM, come with your call sign now.
Kilo Charlie 0, Charlie Victor Sierra.
All right, I had two of you in there. The Kilo Charlie 0 station, come back with the suffix.
Kilo Charlie 0, Charlie Victor Sierra. Charles Victor Sierra.
There we go. Kilo Charlie 0, Charlie Victor Sierra. Hang on 1 second. Stand by. And the station that was ending in Quebec, Quebec. Come again with your prefix. Okay, I'm not hearing that station now. The Quebec, Quebec. Come back again. Okay, I got Kilo Juliet 0, Lima Juliet Quebec. Is that a QSL? The Kilo Juliet 0 station. Come again. Okay, I'm not hearing you. Maybe it'll change here in a little bit, and I can pull you out. The Kilo Charlie 0, Charlie Victor Sierra, come on in.
Good evening, Steve and Kevin. Hopefully Kevin's copying me also. And here's Sean, Sierra Hotel Alpha Whiskey November on 10 watts and a doublet antenna. The radio tonight is my micro bidet version 6. Hopefully it's coming through on the audio well.
Well, you're 5'8", 58 here in South Carolina, and you're over there in Oklahoma, so I should be pointed pretty close to you over there, Sean.
No, Roger, Roger. You're bombing in 5'9", about 10 over 9 here. You're sounding great this evening, and Kevin's coming in loud and clear also. So I got both of you able to copy most of the traffic this evening also. But 10 watts is as low as this little rig will go, so just wanted to check in and see how the audio sounded on this one.
Yeah, you're bumping 5'8", 5'9" here at times. The band is just a little bit up and down, and I'm expecting that the gray line is just passing you out there right now. It's completely dark here, but you got a great signal, Sean. Anything else we can do for you tonight?
Nope, that'll do it, Steve. I just wanted to get the audio on the YouTube so I can see what it sounds like, and I'm glad I was able to get in this evening. 73 to you and Kevin. KC0CBS, back to now.
Hey, Sean, thanks for coming by. Go back on the live stream at the 1 hour, 6 minute mark, somewhere along in there, and you can hear your audio out here. It sounds like your audio is going to be better than mine on the live stream since I've got something distorted over here. Anyway, we'll break with that Kilo Charlie Zero, Charlie Victor Sierra. That's Sean out there in Oklahoma. And the Kilo Juliet Zero station, are you still in there? Okay, that time I got a little bit better. Kilo Juliet 7, Lima Tango, Quebec. QSL? Okay, I lost you a little bit there. Kevin, did you get that call sign? Because my QRZ is not working here.
Yeah, I got it. KJ7LTQ.
Okay, there we go. Brant out in Utah. Brant, I got a weak copy on you. How much power are you running? Yep, I got your 10 whiskey. Give me another round of audio. Yep, you're right there in right in the edge of my noise, about an S3 on your 10 whiskey, Roger. Okay, I heard you say a homemade vertical, and that's all I got.
All right, running a homemade, it's actually a V-dipole in the vertical position, and it's running on tool batteries, Ryobi tool batteries.
Now, I did get that. You're on a V-dipole running on, I think you said Ryobi tool batteries. Is that a QSL?
QSL, that's it. There's a little homemade setup I got here, and we're actually camping right now up by a lake close to our house. And beautiful evening tonight, and you're coming in real strong out this way.
Okay, well, I lost you there towards the end. I heard you say I was coming in strong, but I'm running 100 whiskey on a beam pointed your way, and I heard you say you were camping out there in Utah with a V-dipole running off Ryobi tool batteries. So you got me beat, my friend. I'm not gonna see if you can turn down anymore. I think 10 whiskeys is probably the best you're going to be able to do. And Brant, we thank you for checking in. And I'm going to say 7-3, and you guys be careful out there camping. That's Kilo Juliet 7, Lima Tango, Quebec. And that's Brant. He's out there in Utah. We're going to say 7-3 to him, and we're going to look for further check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Come now.
Kilo Charlie 0, Victor November Yankee.
All right, I heard a whole bunch of you in there. Kilo Charlie 0, Victor November Yankee. Come on in.
QSL, Thomas in Iowa, across the cornfield from Kevin here. Hey, I'm on a quarter-wave dipole at the moment, running 10 whiskey.
Yep, well, your 10 whiskey is an S5 here on my radio, Roger.
Roger, you sound great here in Iowa. I got you S9 plus 6 or so. I'll drop it down a little bit here. I go to about 5 watts or so. See where we're at here. Maybe a little bit lower ERP. QSL?
Yep, you're S4 right now.
All right, sounds good. Just as low as I can go. I'm about 4 watts ERP, so we'll call it good there.
Yep, you're S3 to S4, S3 to S4, Thomas. And, you know, you're right there above my noise, but I can hear you really good.
Sounds good, Steve. Hey, thanks for your work down there. You guys take care in the southeast. Now I'll send it back to the net. 73.
Okay, 7-3, man. Hey, you say you're pretty close to Kevin?
I am, yep. Same state across the cornfield. We're like 160 miles.
Okay, well, there you go. I always get into Iowa pretty good for some reason. I think we have a pipeline to the cornfield, Roger.
Roger, roger. If it's not that, telekinesis, we're talking wirelessly somehow.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for coming by, Thomas. That's Kilo Charlie 0 Victor November Yankee, and we'll say 7-3 to him. And he got in here on 4 whiskey, and we'll look for further check-ins. There was a couple other stations in there. Come on now.
Tango, Oscar, Juliet.
Okay, I heard a whole bunch of you in there, but I did hear a Tango Oscar Lima. Is that a QSL?
Kilo Bravo 9, Tango, Oscar, Juliet.
Okay, Tango Oscar Juliet. Kilo Bravo 9, Tango Oscar Juliet. Come on in.
Kilo Bravo 9, Tango, Oscar, Juliet. Also calling from the cornfield here in eastern Iowa. 10 whiskeys on an off-center set dipole in an attic.
You're S8. S8. Sound like you're running 50 watts.
So let's take it down to 5.
All right, go ahead.
5 watts. 5 watts. KB9, COJ.
Yep, you're S7 on your 5 whiskey.
Here's 2, KB9, COJ.
Did you say 2 watts?
Roger, roger.
Yep, you're S6 to S7 on your 2 whiskey. Man, you got a great attic. Okay, now I got a bunch of QRM, and you know, even with the QRM busting in here, I heard you say 5 milliwatts. Is that a QSL? Well, I believe you got the, you win the cake tonight on 500 milliwatts, Roger.
Roger, roger. Let's see if we can go lower.
All right, standing by.
Here's 2 milliwatts. KB9, COJ.
Yep, I got your 2 milliwatts. You're 5.5. Now I've lost you. I can hear you there, but I can't make out what you're saying. Yeah, David, you're probably going to have to bring it back up because I got some QRM that's moved in on me. Even when you were at 500 milliwatts with QRM, I could still hear you, but I can't hear you on the 200 milliwatts.
Roger, roger. This is a whole lot of fun. 7-3, KB9, COJ.
Man, that's awesome, David. All the way from Iowa to South Carolina, 200 milliwatts. KB9, Tango, Oscar, Juliet. And we'll say 7-3. Thanks for coming by, David. And we'll take one more before I send it back to the cornfield out there where the disco light is still going for David out there. It's KO4 GSM. Come with your call sign now. Recheck. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a net just moved in on us on 320, so and they're not going to leave, so we're going to have to move away.
All right, standing by. I'll let you find the frequency.
Okay, everybody, we're going to QSY and follow us on the live stream. K0KLB QSY.
Good.
And
sorry about that. I should have brought my audio back. Is this frequency in use?
It's a frequency in use, KO4 GSM.
I don't see anybody posted here on Parks on the Air. Is this frequency in use?
It's a frequency in use, KO4 GSM. Nothing heard.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything either. K0KLB, is this frequency in use? Over. Okay, I'm not hearing anything, so I'm going to go ahead and update NetLogger 273, because I've been known to forget to do that if I don't do it right away while I'm thinking about it. All right, so one last call. Is this frequency in use before we take it over? Okay, nothing heard. Steve, did you want to try another round?
Yeah, let me try one more here. I'm looking over in the chat, and I think James
over there in California. I don't know if that was him trying to check in a minute ago, but let me swing that beam over there and into the foreign entity of California. This is KO4 GSM, looking for your call sign for the QRP single sideband net. Come now. Okay, I heard a Sierra Juliet station. Come again? Is that Kilo 9 Sierra Juliet Lima? Kevin, are you hearing that station?
Let me listen. Go ahead.
I believe it was a Kilo 9 station. Come again with your call sign a couple of times. The Kilo 9 station, come again?
Nothing here.
Yeah, I'm not hearing him again. I heard him earlier, and then he just faded. I'm trying to point this thing exactly right at California. KO4 GSM with the QRP net. Come with your call sign now. I heard a station out there, but you're going to have to, if you can increase your power. We're not doing QRP right now. Increase your power, and then we can turn it down from there. KO4 GSM, come with your call sign now. Okay, I heard a uniform golf, and I believe that's the Pugs on the Air. Is that correct? Yeah, I figured that was you. I wasn't sure if that was you or not, but give me the call sign again. What is that? I know it's Pug. I can't remember. Is it Kilo 6? There you go. Whiskey 6, Papa, Uniform Golf. James out in California. How much power are you running? You said 40 right now? All right, well, you're about an S4 on your 40 watts.
What kind of net you got here?
Station standby. James, go ahead and how much power are you running now? Yeah, Whiskey 6, Papa, Uniform Golf. Yeah, I completely lost you now.
Yeah, I went down to 20 watts.
Yeah, I heard you say you went to 20 and I lost you. Hey, we're going to put you down for 40, and that's Darren. I don't know. Is your name is it Darren or is it James? Well, they got you on here as Darren, so I'll have to remember that. Whiskey 6, Papa Uniform Golf. We got you down for 40 whiskey there, Darren, and I'll say 7-3. I'm having trouble hearing you now, Roger.
Roger. Whiskey, Steve. Yeah, you've been through a long night. I'm sure your ears are tired, buddy. Hey, yes, it is Darren. You copy?
Yeah, I got you now.
Okay, I'm going to say 73 to both you and Kevin, and have a good QRP net. I'll be watching.
Roger. Yep, go back on the about the hour and 20-minute mark, and you can hear your audio out there in California. I'll say 7-3. Thanks for coming by and checking in. and I'm going to turn it back out. There was another station that broke in there. That station that was calling, come again.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I didn't hear him. KR5W.
KR5W. This is KO4 GSM. I'm out in South Carolina, and it's the QRP Net is what we're doing. We're live streaming on YouTube, and what we do is we turn our power down and see how low we can go. Where are you located at?
I'm located in Lake Somerville, Texas, just about 30 miles south of Texas A&M University there, over.
Roger, Roger. And is this Roy?
Yes, sir, it is Roy.
Okay, Roy. Well, you can go on YouTube and you can hear how you sound here in South Carolina. The YouTube channel is called QRP Net Livestream. QRP Net Livestream. And how much you want to try to turn your power down, see how low you can go, and see if you can compete with these other QRP guys?
Yes, sir. I'm only running 100 watts. I'll turn it down.
Yeah, you could probably, you're 10 over 9 right now. I bet you could go to 5 watts, and I could hear you no problem.
All right, that's 5 watts. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, like you're sitting right beside me. You're 5 over 9 on your you're 5 over 9. Can you go to 5?
I am on 5 watts.
Oh, I thought you said 10. So you are on 5. Can you go to any lower than 5?
Let me check.
Give me something below 5.
That's it. All I can do is 5. This is an FTDX10, and it won't go down any further.
Can you unhook the coax and see if it'll go any lower?
But I am running a TH7DX 7-element tri-bander.
Well, that's what I'm running. I'm running a high gain, an old 30-year-old high gain. It's a tri-bander, 10, 15, and 20. It's on a tower at 60 feet, bearing down on Texas over there, Roger.
Roger that. That's about right. That's about how long I've had mine.
Okay, Roy. Well, hey, man, thanks for coming by and playing along with us. And we're here every Sunday night, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. And go back on that live stream, QRP Net live stream on YouTube. You checked in around the hour and 23-minute mark. And you can go back and hear your audio, how you sound out here in South Carolina, Roger. You still there, Roy?
Yeah, I'm just trying to write it down. QRP Live Net.
Yes, QRP Net live stream. QRP Net live stream on YouTube, Roger.
Roger that. All right, guy. Well, you have a good one, and we'll try it out. KR5W.
Hey, man, thanks for coming by. And we've got another operator out there in Iowa. That's Kevin, K0KLB. You can go to his QRZ page, K0KLB, or you can go to my QRZ page, KO4 GSM. And you can find more information about the QRP Net, and we have a Facebook group and a lot of QRPers, a lot of good ham radio stuff on there. So check that out if you get time. And we'll say 7-3 to Roy. That's Kilo Romeo 5 Whiskey. And we're going to send it back out to the cornfield to K0KLB. Kevin, back to you, buddy.
QSL.
Let me get things all changed around here on the audio. All right, Roy, great audio into Iowa tonight from Texas on your 5 watts, sounding good. All right, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm going to continue taking QRP 10 watts or less check-ins. If there are any more out there, come with your call sign now.
November Kilo, Alpha 3, shot with Equipment Pedestrian Mobile.
Okay, station ending in Oscar, and I think there was a Whiskey Lima Charlie. Come on in. November 0 station, come on in. Boy, I must have messed that up. Okay, ending in Oscar. Was there a station ending in Oscar?
Kilo 0, Yankee Oscar, Portable, Colorado.
Well, good evening, Mike. How are you tonight out of... Oh, you're in Colorado tonight. Kilo 0, Yankee Oscar. Good evening, Mike. What's your power? Over.
Roger, Roger, Kevin. You're 5'9", Colorado, and we're running 10 watts, ready to go down.
Okay, go ahead. I got about a... I didn't even look at the meter yet. Give me another round of audio so we know where we're starting from, and I'll listen.
All right, 5 watts, 5 watts. QSL?
QSL, about an S3 on 5 watts. Go lower. Mike, I am not hearing anything. Try again. I'm still not hearing anything. Bring her back up a little more. Okay, so I heard that last transmission just above my noise. Did you say 2 watts or 10? Yeah, Roger, propagation just kind of changed on us a little bit there because your audio was much better on the 5 watts. Let's give it a second here and come back again, and maybe we'll hit the peak again. Go ahead.
10 watts, going down to 5.
Okay, go ahead.
5 watts, 5 watts.
Roger, heard that. Go lower. No, Mike, you're just in my noise. I hear you there. I think you said 2 watts, but it was pretty difficult copy. Over.
Roger, Roger. Back to 10 watts. Thank you, Kevin.
You bet, Mike. Thanks for stopping by out of Colorado tonight, Portable. And Steve's giving you a wave, too, with your 5 watts, Kilo 0, Yankee Oscar. Steve heard you out in South Carolina, too, on your 5 watts. And anything lower than that just kind of was down in my noise. I couldn't quite pull it out. But good to hear from you, Mike, again. And enjoy Colorado out Portable. We'll break with you and say 7-3. And I didn't get anybody else out of that last pile up. So I'm going to go ahead and make another call. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP Net. Take in QRP stations, 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo Alpha 3, Foxtrot, Whiskey, Quebec, QRP Pedestrian Mobile.
A Kilo Alpha 3 station, come on in.
Kilo Alpha 3, Foxtrot, Whiskey, Quebec, Pedestrian Mobile.
Okay, Kilo Alpha 3, Foxtrot, Whiskey, Quebec, Pedestrian Mobile. What's your location? Pennsylvania, Jeff?
Roger, Roger, near Pittsburgh.
All right, you're 5555. How many watts and what's your antenna and rig? Over.
I'm almost 4 watts, and I'm using a USBR plus radio. It's one of these little QRP jobs. It's the antenna is a 44-inch whip, a little base coil, and a little counterpoint.
Okay, Jeff. Well, it's working to Iowa. You're 4 watts. Pedestrian Mobile's making the trip to Iowa. Did you want to try and go lower over, and we'll listen for you?
Well, it's not easy to do this on this radio. I was going to bring out the 817 with the magnetic loop, but it's I'm out here in the drizzle, so I could do that with the other radio, but not with this one.
Okay, Roger, Roger. Well, your 4 watts is doing a great job. Good audio into Iowa out there, Pedestrian Mobile, Jeff. Good job.
73. Thanks for picking me up, and I think this little antenna is going to work.
Roger, Roger. Well, make sure you listen on the live stream if you can when you get back to when you get unhooked there, Pedestrian Mobile. You checked in around the 1 hour 30-minute mark, 1 hour and 30-minute mark, so you can listen to yourself on the replay. That's QRP Net live stream on YouTube. Roger.
Roger, Roger. That. Yes, I will. I've got to look that up. Thank you very much. Hey, 73, and I enjoyed the net, and I love QRP. It's the way to go.
QSL, it's working great tonight. We've had a lot of great stations and good propagation tonight and good clear signals too. So thanks again, Jeff. Remember a QRP Net live stream QRP Net live stream, so check it out. Hour and 30 minutes you checked in. So the Kilo Alpha 3 Foxtrot Whiskey Quebec will break with USA 73, and we'll continue taking QRP stations. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo November 8, Papa Yankee.
Okay, Papa Yankee standby, Kilo Oscar 4 standby, and there was a November station. Come on in.
November 1, Delta X-Ray Sierra.
Okay, there was 2 November stations. Delta X-Ray Sierra standby. What's the second November station?
November 2, Lima Foxtrot Delta.
Okay, November 2, Lima Foxtrot. Give me the last letter. Okay, Brad, I'm going to go ahead and work the station first because he's a little weaker and I don't want to lose him. So November 2, Lima Foxtrot Delta. Come on in.
Easy, Ken. Just wanted to get in here and say hi. It's been a couple weeks since I've been able to get through. Currently running 10 watts, 10 watts down to New Jersey.
QSL Matt, 10 watts. Good job, S3 to S4 on your 10 watts. Yeah, what's your antenna, over?
I'm using a cobweb antenna, QSL.
Roger, doing a great job on the cobweb. You want to try and go to 5 watts?
Down to 5. How's this?
Still an S3. Heard every word. Good audio. Go lower if you can.
That's as low as the Kenwood will go, so.
All right, well, 5 watts is all you need tonight. Give me another round of audio so you can hear it on the live stream, over.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to say hi. I couldn't hear Stephen there again tonight, but you're coming in good solid at 7 on the meter here in New Jersey.
QSL, thank you. Good audio. Heard every word and sounding good. S3 solid all the way through that transmission. So 5 watts is all you need tonight out of New Jersey, Matt. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for hosting the net.
QSL, we'll break with Matt in New Jersey, November 2 Lima Foxtrot Delta, 5 watts to Iowa, and we'll back up here to Brad out of Massachusetts. Come on in, November 1 Delta X-Ray Sierra. Come on in, Brad.
Oh, good evening. How you doing? Brad here in Massachusetts. I'm at, let's see, I'm at 15 watts right now. Over.
QSL 15 watts S5. Good audio there, Brad. Thanks for being patient and let me work Matt first. So 15 watts, you want to try and go lower?
Sure. I'll go down to 5 if that makes sense to you. Over.
You bet. Go to 5 and we'll listen for you. Over.
Okay, I'm at 5 watts right now. Over.
Roger. S3. Good audio. Heard every word on your 5 watts. Can you go lower?
Yeah, I'm going to go down to 1 watt right now.
Okay, go ahead to 1 and we'll listen. QSL, Brad, I heard, boy, it was just right along the edge of my noise on the 1 watt. I heard you there, pulled out most of what you said, but a little bit of QSB. Give me another round on the 1 watt. Let's see if we can pull it out this next round. Go ahead. Okay, I copied the over. That was about the only thing I heard. I could hear you there, and then right at the end I heard you say over on your 1 watt. That's all I could get there. Over.
Let me go to 0. See if you can copy anything at 0. Just get ahead. Over.
Okay, I heard every word on that last transmission, whatever you're at. So go ahead and we'll listen.
Okay, my power meter is reading 0%. 0% on my power meter. Over.
Roger, heard every word. Your signal's coming up there, about an S2 to S3. Is that, what radio is that? Over.
That's an ICOM 7300, and I have a 135-foot off-center fed dipole, 5-banded. Over.
QSL, Brad, heard every word on that last transmission, the 0.5 watt out of Massachusetts. You're bumping up against an S3 on the signal. Over. QSL, I didn't quite pull out that tail end of it. Bring your power back up there, Brad, and we'll close it out. Over. Roger. Yeah, the QSB is just kind of taking you in and out there. Your 10 watts even isn't very strong right now, but it'll change here in a few seconds. Did you ask me a question on that one transmission there? Go ahead.
On the last transmission at 0, I had asked if you had copied any of my signal at that point. Over.
You bet, Roger. There was about 2 of those transmissions. I heard your half a watt, heard every word, and was able to copy every word there, Brad.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear. I had a tough time the past couple weeks, so I'm glad I was able to get through on QRP tonight at 0 watts. I guess that's 500 milliwatts, as I understand it. Over.
You bet, Roger. That's what we call it, 500 milliwatts. SSB especially. You're probably a little less than that, SSB, unless you're yelling real loud or whistling real loud there. But we call it 500 milliwatts. And Matt, are you watching the live stream on YouTube? Over. Okay, I was going to say if you were, you could listen to your audio and you watch your signal here on the live stream. Check it out if you get a chance. Once you get your computer running, QRP Net live stream. You checked in around the hour and 35-minute mark. Hour 35-minute. Over.
Okay, thanks a lot. 73.
And 7-3, Brad, out of Massachusetts, a half a watt to Iowa, November 1 Delta X-Ray Sierra. And we'll say 7-3, have a great evening. And I'll take one more round here. Let me hold on a second. I actually had a list here. Papa Yankee. Papa Yankee, come on in. Is there a Papa Yankee? I'm not hearing it. There might be somebody real light out there. I can't quite tell. Is there Papa Yankee? Come on in. I must have lost him. We'll come back to that. There was a Kilo, I think it was Kilo Oscar 4 station. Was there a KO 4 station? Come on in.
Kilo Oscar 4, Echo America Charlie.
Kilo Oscar 4, Echo America Charlie. Scott in Georgia, come on in. How are you tonight?
Yeah, Roger. Doing well. The storm passing by. I think we hit speed 100 speed. On the ICOM 705 tonight. Last week it was the 710. Couldn't get below 5 watts.
QSL, you're on the 705, and are you at 5 watts now? Over.
Negative 10 watts. Going down to 5.
Okay, Roger. You were about an S3 on the 10 watts. Go to 5. We'll listen.
5 watts.
Yeah, Roger. Easy copy on the 5 watts. Give me another round of audio so we can hear it again.
Yeah, the KO4 EAC coming in 5 watts. 5 watts ICOM 705.
Roger. Good audio. Heard every word. S2. Go down to 1 watt. We'll listen for that. Scott, we lost you on the 1 watt. Give me another round. Maybe the band will change on us and swing up. Give me another round on the 1 watt. Scott, I hear you there. I just can't quite pull out what you're saying. I hear you. I just can't make out what you're saying in the noise there. Maybe bring it up to 2 watts. Try 2 watts. Let's see if I can hear that.
2 watts. Coming to you from Georgia on 2 watts.
Yeah, that 3 dB actually helped quite a bit. Yeah, you're above the noise now. I heard every word on the 2 watts there. Over.
Roger, thank you very much for letting me talk.
QSL, Scott, thanks for stopping by. You bring your power back up. We'll close it out there. I want to know what antenna you're on. Over.
Yeah, Roger. On the off-center fed dipole. about 25 feet in the air.
Okay, well, it's working good. 2 watts, made the trip to Iowa, and I wouldn't complain about that. Over.
Yeah, roger, roger. What's for Iowa?
Say that again?
What part of Iowa are you in?
I'm in northern Iowa, north central Iowa, out in the middle of corn and soybean fields. Over.
Yeah, roger. Grew up in Cedar Rapids.
I'm sorry, again?
I said I grew up in Cedar Rapids.
Oh, sure, you bet. That's a 2-hour drive from me down southeast. Over.
Yeah, roger, roger. Didn't like the cold weather, so I came down south.
Yeah, it's awful tempting there in the middle of winter to head south, but it doesn't take long, and next thing you know, spring's here, so we kind of hang through it. Over.
Yeah, roger, roger. Well, stay warm. Cold weather's coming. 7-3, and thank you very much.
7-3. Hey, the good thing about it is we don't have any bugs when it gets that cold. They all disappear, so don't have to worry about that. All right, Scott, thanks for stopping by. 2 watts out of Georgia. We'll say 7-3, Kilo Oscar 4 Echo Alpha Charlie. And I wanted to see if that Papa Yankee, is that Papa Yankee still there? Nope, nothing heard. I'll take another round of calls before I hand it back to Steve, K0KLB for the QRP Net. Any more stations, 10 watts or less, come with your call sign now.
November 4,
Bravo Italy Radio, portable 3.
AFO.
Okay, AFO standby, Bravo India uniform standby, and there's a November 4 station. Come in.
November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie.
There you are. Good evening, Bill. I thought I heard you earlier, but I wasn't sure. I called for you, but you didn't come back, so I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not. How are you tonight? Over.
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? And yeah, the signal's been going up and down into my noise and back up to S8. You were S9 plus at one point. It's been kind of swirly tonight.
Yeah, that's for sure. You're an S5 there at one point, and then you drop down to about an S2. So what's your power and antenna tonight there, Bill?
10 watts. I'm in the basement. Ran the coax up to the vertical on the car because it's raining here. Do you want to see if I can drop down?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. Let's hear 5 watts, and we'll see if we can hear you.
All right, drop down to 5 watts, 5 whiskey. How do you copy?
Easy copy. Good audio. Still an S3, S3. Go lower. Roger. Heard every word on the half a watt. Good job out of Virginia.
Woo! Finally made it in tonight. I'll tell you what, it's worth it, though. 73 to you, Kevin, and everybody. This is N4WLC. Back to net.
QSL, Bill. Thanks for stopping by. We got the QRPP disco light going for you in the ham shack tonight. And, hey, that worked pretty good coming out of the basement up to the antenna out on the car mount. So good job. Half a watt to Iowa. Thanks, Bill, and we'll say 7-3. Okay, that was November 4 Whiskey Lima Charlie. We'll break with Bill, and there was an Alpha Foxtrot Oscar, I think, there. Come on in.
Yeah, good evening. Kilo 5, Alpha Foxtrot, K5 AFO, connecting with Ben Bravo Echo November in Colorado, and I'm running 10 watts. 10 watts. Over.
Good evening, Ben, out of Colorado. Kilo 5 Alpha Foxtrot Oscar. Good audio, good signal. About an S5. You want to try and go lower?
K5 AFO returning, yeah, all copy. 3 watts, 1, 2, 3 watts, over.
Yeah, easy copy. 5, S5 on my meter on your 3 watts. Good audio, Ben. Keep going lower if you can.
Okay, 1 watt to 0101, 1 watt. Running a full quarter wave on 20 meters, and 1 watt, and a flex 6600. Back to you.
QSL, Ben. Heard almost every word. A little bit of QSB once there for a few seconds, and you came back out on your 1 watt. Good audio on the 1 whiskey. Can you go lower?
I don't think so. I haven't tried. Hang on. We'll have a look. I think it goes 1, 2.
What radio are you using, Ben?
There's probably a way of doing it, but 1 Whiskey is as low as it's going to get. I've just found your YouTube live stream, and I shall have a listen back. Just found you for the first time this evening, so looks like you're having some fun. Back to you maybe tomorrow.
QSL, Ben, thank you. Are you still at 1 watt now? Or was that last transmission on 1 watt? Ben, are you still at 1 watt over? QSL 7-3. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, the QSB just kind of took you in and out there a little bit, but you'll be able to listen on the live stream and hear your audio, and you'll know what power you were running. But I think you were at 1 watt, and that was a good signal and audio there a couple transmissions ago. So, all right, Ben, out of Colorado, Kilo 5 Alpha Foxtrot Oscar. We'll say 7-3, and I think there was a Bravo India uniform or Bravo India Victor. Come on in. How about a Bravo India station?
Victor Echo 6 Bravo India Radio, portable 3.
Okay, Victor Echo 6 Bravo India Radio, QSL?
That's QSL, that's V6 Bravo India Radio, portable 3. 10 watts on 10.
QSL, David, you're portable 3 on 10 whiskey, 10 watts, and I think you're about an S353 on this end, a little bit of QSB. You want to try and go lower?
I can give it a try. A bit of QSB, but
QSL, David. Hey, I could hear you there in my noise, but I couldn't quite pull out what you were saying. Give me one more round of audio on whatever power you're at now.
Okay, well, let's set it at 10 watts here.
QSL, David, I understand. Yeah, I couldn't quite pull out anything lower than 10 watts, and even the 10 watts got a little bit of QSB coming up and down. I copied most of that last transmission, and so you make the trip. And what's your portable 3? Where is that located at? Over. QSL, David. Yeah, the QSB is just beating up against us right now. I couldn't quite pull out everything on that last transmission, but it's just propagation changing as the evening rolls in. So, David, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to say 7-3 on your 10 watts out of Victor Echo 3 Bravo India Radio. He was portable 3, and I couldn't quite pull out exactly where he was at there. Just the QSB was taking him out. But we'll say 7-3. David, stop back again next Sunday, and we'll try it again. And I think that's all I had on my list. I'm going to hand it off to Steve, KO4 GSM, and we'll do some final rounds here and final calls, and then we'll tie a bow in it here. It's getting about 8 o'clock, over.
You know, it's 8 o'clock there, but it's almost 9 o'clock here. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to
point this beam straight up here north and see if I can pick up some folks up that way. This is KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net. Come with your call sign and get on the log now.
November 0, X-Ray Quebec Hotel.
Okay, I got Gary, November 0, X-Ray Quebec Hotel. Hold on 1 second, Gary. There was another station in there. Come with your call sign. Yep, and I can't hear that station way down in the weeds. Maybe we can try again. I can turn the beam. November 0, X-Ray Quebec Hotel. Gary, you're coming in on the side of my beam. How copy?
Well, it's not too good. It's a little bit better before you turned it, but I can still hear you.
You're 5-6 coming in on the side of the beam. Let me swing around here. I got a hash mark on my beam, and that should be right at you, Gary. How copy?
Oh, yeah, that's much better, Steve. Yeah, that's about a 5.9 here. I'm running 10 watts if you can hear me, over.
Yep, you're 5.7, Gary. You're 5.7. You want to turn it down?
There's so much noise. I don't know if it's going to work or not, Steve.
Yeah, I think I doubled with you. You're 5.7 that last go-around. You want to try to drop it?
Yeah, this is 5 watts, 5 whiskey, over.
Yep, you're still 5.6, 56, roger.
Okay, here's 1 watt, Steve. 1 watt, 1 whiskey, over.
Yep, you're almost a 5.5, 54 to 5.5 here on the meter, roger. Yep, you're S4 on the 0%, Gary, and that brings on the disco light in Iowa, roger.
I got to back up on 10. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to pull this off. There's so much noise on this end. You probably got it on your end too, also, right?
Well, it's not really too bad. It's not too bad here. You're coming in. This is probably the best I've heard you in probably 4 or 5 nets, roger.
Well, that's good to know. Yeah, you're not as good as you usually are, but I don't know. It's just the weather, I guess. It should be changing here directly, I suppose, a month or so.
You know, I've heard that before. My wife tells me that all the time, that I'm not as good as I used to be.
Yeah, there's a little bit more to that, but I can't remember how that goes.
You know, there's a song out there. It's I'm trying to think. It's Toby Keith. Yeah, Toby Keith. Not as good as I was, but I'm as good as I ever will be, or something like that. But anyway, hey man, good to hear you, Gary. Hope all's well out there with you, my friend.
Yeah, everything's good. We got good news in Omaha, and I'm glad to see that you're okay on your end. Over.
Yeah, I've been on the radio for 2 days. I'm telling you, when the news finally comes out, they can't even get the news trucks in there or get any. There's no communications, no email, no internet, no cell phones. They got no water. People's it is a catastrophic from Florida all the way, and probably the worst part that's going to. I mean, Florida's really got hit really bad. A lot of damage there, but when you get over there into the North Carolina mountains around Asheville, it's biblical catastrophic flooding, and it's going to be years before they clean that up, roger.
Yeah, and this is not really normal for a hurricane to go clear up that far inland, is it?
I believe it was 1989. We had Hugo here that came in from Charleston, that side, came in off the Atlantic, and it came all the way up to here where I'm at in the northwestern corner of South Carolina. I'm just 30 miles from Charlotte, and we had 100-mile-an-hour winds here, and I spent 2 weeks, or a little over 2.5 weeks, with no power, and me and about 6 neighbors cut trees all the way so we could get to town. We had to clear the road so we could get to town. I think I ran a chainsaw for a solid week, roger.
That's not good. Are you without power yet, or did you get it back?
We just got power back last night about 7 o'clock. We went about almost 2 days without power, but I've got generator and I've got my radios on battery backup.
Well, that's good. At least you got some communication to the outside world, over.
Yep, exactly. Anyway, hey, thanks for coming by, Gary. Good to hear your voice. Hope all is going to go good with you this week. And I'll say 7-3. Great signal tonight, getting in here on 500 milliwatts. That's November 0, X-Ray, Quebec Hotel. My buddy Gary out in Nebraska, and we'll say 7-3. All right, I'm going to swing this beam back around to the north and see if I can pick up some of those stations there. This is KO4 GSM with the QRP Net. Come with your call sign. Get on the log now.
Kilo Charlie 0, Whiskey Tango Tango, portable.
Kilo Charlie 0, Whiskey Tango Tango, booming signal. Come on in.
Roger, Roger. Hey, nice to hear you. You are booming in here into the mountains of Colorado. We're portable at 9,300 feet in the Aspens, 53-foot antenna in the Aspens, and you are 20 over. Name here is Don, Delta Oscar November.
Hey, Don, you got a great signal. How much power are you running?
100 watts, portable, Icon 7300.
Well, yeah, that's the radio of the ham operator, and that's what I'm running also. And I'm also running 100 watts as net control. You're 5.6 to 5.7 on your 100 watts with really good audio. You want to drop it down to 20?
Yeah, stand by. There you go, Kilo Charlie 0 Whiskey Tango Tango, portable QRP.
Okay, you're still 5.6 to 5.7.
Roger, Roger. And just wanted to pass along our thoughts and wishes to all of you in your area. You guys have gone through a horrendous week or so, and we're all thinking of you, and I've got a number of friends in that area. But hang in there, and sounds like you're doing okay. Once your power came back and you were battery operated and had some portable generators, etc. But you guys have a lot of cleanup to do. Over.
Roger, Roger. Well, I've been working the Mount Mitchell repeater, which is over there in the edge of North Carolina. It's at 6,600 feet. It's the tallest repeater, tallest antenna east of the Mississippi. It covers five states. And so I've been helping those guys relay messages. There's ham operators that are on the ground in that area, and their people are calling out to let their family members know. I actually had one guy. I'll tell you this real quick. I had a guy call me. I didn't have a real good signal on him. There was some white noise in the background because he was on a handheld HT. And he was hitting the repeater there at Mount Mitchell, and I was working him, and he said, I'm trying to get word. He said, my name is Scott. I'm trying to get word to my brother in Georgia. This was at 6:30 in the morning. He said, I'm trying to get word to my brother in Georgia to let him know that I'm alive. And I said, Scott, what is your call sign? And he said, I don't have one. I just have a radio. He said, I've been meaning to go take the exam, but I haven't had time. And I said, well, call signs don't matter right now. So he gave me the information, and I called his brother at 6:30 in the morning, and his brother was just overjoyed to hear from him. Roger?
Roger, Roger. Absolutely, yes. Are you a member of the Saturn Net? Over.
Negative. There's so many different groups, ARES, and so many different groups. I'm actually work with the Sheriff's Department here in York County, and we have a mounted search and rescue, and we recently just lost our horse, had to have her put down. But I still do the mapping for the Sheriff's Office with the SARTOPO, so we can record what areas we search. Roger?
Roger, Roger. What you just did is exactly what ham radio is all about, and the emergency service stuff, so thanks for doing that. Yeah, I belong to about 4 of those organizations, including Civil Air Patrol and also the Johnson County Official Storm Spotters Service in Kansas City when I'm back home. Over.
Roger, Roger. Well, thank you for doing that, and I'm telling you, it's a real good feeling when you might take 10 or 15 calls for health and welfare, and you never hear any resolution out of it. But if you get one resolution where somebody checks in and it comes back and you got a phone number and you make that call and the people are overjoyed, that's what makes it all worthwhile. Roger?
Roger, Roger. You change lives and make a difference. So thanks for doing that. I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for the chat. And nice to meet you for the first time. And 73, Kilo Charlie 0, Whiskey Tango Tango, portable from 9,300 feet in Colorado.
Roger, Roger. I've been through that Olathe, Kansas out there before. And Don, thanks for coming by and checking in. And check us out on the, I don't know if you're watching the live stream, but check out the live stream, QRP Net live stream on YouTube. And you checked in around the 1 hour, 59-minute mark.
Roger, Roger. Thanks. So let's carry on. Thanks for picking me up. Kilo Charlie 0, Whiskey Tango Tango. Blessings and 73.
7-3. All right, Kevin, I'm going to send it back to you. we're past time here, and I'm gonna let you wrap this thing up. I think we've done very well tonight with. It looks like we've got, with me and you, we've got about 37 check-ins already, which is getting close to the record. And back to K0 KLB from KO4 GSM.
QSL, Steve, QSL, I lost you completely. Signal's gone. I can't hear you on the radio, but I heard you on the live stream, so I'll take it from here. And I'm not even sure if you're hearing me. Can't tell if that's my signal on your radio or not. But anyway, so we're losing the propagation out of South Carolina. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and make some last call rounds because we're over the 2-hour limit here, or not limit, but 2-hour net timeline here. So if there's anybody else out there, QRP stations, who want to try and get in, give me your call sign now.
Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango.
KB4 X-Ray Tango, come on in. Ken, how are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, except I've been having some kind of problems here. I swapped out a piece of coax, and I swapped out a mic, and I'm finally getting through. I'm at 10 watts right now, 10 watts.
QSL, I got your 10 watts. I was wondering if you were going to show up tonight. I didn't know if I heard you a couple times in there or not in those pile-ups. So, but hey, I can hear you now on your 10 watts. Over.
Roger, roger.
You want to try and go lower? Let me give me a round of audio, and I'll give you a signal report.
Okay, this is 5 watts. 5 watts.
Okay, S353, good audio on 5 watts. Go lower.
Okay, this is 1 watt.
Yep, heard every word. Still good audio. About an S1 to S2 on the 1 whiskey. Go lower.
Okay, 500 milliwatts. Over.
I heard everything on the 500 milliwatts, just above my noise. Not bumping the needle much, but I heard every word. Over.
Hold on just a second.
You bet. Heard every word on the 100 milliwatts, Ken, just above my noise. Over. .50, 50 milliwatts, just right on the edge of my noise, but I was able to pull out the 50 milliwatts. Over. I think you still said 50 milliwatts. Roger. Got it. 5050 milliwatts. 50 milliwatts. Got it, Ken.
Okay, we're back to 10.
Yeah, there's even some QRM you're kind of fighting against there, but I was able to pull out your 50 milliwatts. Heard you say it 3 times.
Roger. I think I must have had some microphone problems. I put up a posting on the LiveStream, and a guy came back and said it sounded like there was something wrong with my mic, and so I swapped mics. Anyway, good to hear you tonight, and 7-3.
7-3, Ken, thanks for stopping by. Good to hear from you as well out of Alabama. Got down to 50 milliwatts into Iowa, and I believe you're on the hex beam tonight pointing north, so that's great. Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango. Good thing you made it. Glad you made it in there at the last minute there, Ken. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll say 7-3, and I'll take one more call before we close it out. Or anybody else out there want to stop by? Come with your call sign now. Last call. Anybody else stopping by? Come with your call sign now. Okay, nothing heard. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP Net. We're going to go ahead and close things out here. like to thank everybody for stopping by, and we had a total of, let me pull this up here again, minus Steve and myself, 38 in the log tonight, and with some great propagation, low noise, so we could hear everybody down at those QRPP power levels, half a watt or even less. So great job. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. A lot of fun. I'd like to thank Steve, Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike. I know he's been working all day relaying welfare traffic and doing a great job out there. And you're probably ready for bed, so we'll get you off the air here. And your ears are probably throbbing by now, wearing those headsets all day long. Yeah, right. All right. Now, this is K0KLB. I just want to remind everybody we do have a Facebook group called QRP. What is it? QRP SSB. QRP SSB on Facebook. If you're a Facebook user, you can join us there. Just click the join button and answer the questions, and we'll get you approved. With that, we'll say 7-3, and thanks everybody for stopping by. We'll kick off the outro, and have a great ham radio week ahead, and 7-3. Good night, everybody.
Happy radio to you until we meet again. Lightning storms be few. Keep your coax dry till then. We hope for open bands and fun adventures. QRP is so much fun when we're together. Happy radio to you till we meet again. Be sure to mark next Sunday on your calendar. Hang out with friends and have some fun together. Happy radio